Today, another poll out. Donald Trump up now 7 points in that poll. You look at a combination of the polls, he's now up around 3 to 4 points on Hillary Clinton. And it's real. It's super real. Now I'm going to, those are numbers. They poll American people. The polls, generally speaking, work. Yes, he got a bump from his convention. Yes, the Democratic convention is not over. Now what I'm about to tell you is anecdotal. I've been going around. We were 40 minutes outside of Cleveland when we were covering that convention. I talked to people from Ohio. Here we're a little bit outside of Philly in New Jersey. Talked to people in New Jersey. I talked to people in Philly. The prototypical, cab driver, Uber driver, diner owner, golf pro. Go down the list. All these people that I talked to. Not one of them had a positive thing to say about Hillary Clinton. Not one of them is going to vote for Hillary Clinton. Every one of them said, begrudgingly, it's not like some would say, to be honest, Trump. I don't, and as I look around this convention, I don't think they're getting it.
Yeah.
Right now, Trump's lead is real. He is the favorite at this point, and this convention is about positivity. That's what John Kerry's convention was about, and he lost. Look, I'm going to say this again. Both these candidates are deeply, deeply unpopular.
Yeah.
If the election is about either one of them, that person will lose. If the election is about Hillary Clinton, she will lose. If the election is about Donald Trump, he will lose. You've got to make the election about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So this whole, we're going to reintroduce Hillary Clinton in the country. Too late. Right or wrong, too late. The country thinks they know her, and that jury is in, and that jury did not come out positive. Pivot from Hillary. You should never talk about Hillary Clinton again if you're a Democrat. You should only talk about Donald Trump.
Or Tom Kaine.
Now, people can disagree, and Michael obviously has a slightly different opinion. But I'm telling you right now, as we stand, Donald Trump is likely to be the next president of the United States, and there should be panic in this building, and I don't see the panic.
If we believe all of this and we see the polls changing, in some way, and maybe this is just trying to make lemonade out of lemons or whatever, but Trump getting this lead that he has now might actually be a really good thing, because when Hillary had a 5 or 6 or 7 point lead on average, why the hell would she ever make any effort to court Bernie Sanders supporters? Why would she move at all? Complacency would have set in. You'd see it in the convention. You'd see it afterward. But if she comes out of this convention down 4 or 5 points, she can't afford to overlook any potential votes. And I hope that makes her more receptive to changing her policies, changing her statements, the tone, maybe the people she surrounds herself with. This might be a real opportunity.
Right. And in regard to Nina Turner and what happened to her at the DNC and not being able to speak, look, I think that the one strategy that never works, regardless of which political party we're talking about, regardless of which candidate we're talking about, is drowning out a message or trying to censor a message. The more you try to censor a message, that leads to more division within the party.
Yes.
You have to embrace those who want to support you to some extent, right? Those who are open to supporting you, but want you to represent them in a better way. And so I think it would be better if all the various digs at Bernie Sanders supporters were eliminated within the DNC. And, if Hillary Clinton was a little more open and receptive to having people who represent Bernie Sanders supporters, be represented in the speeches.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, you can't do that with everybody. You can't have Trump supporters come in here and we open up a tent for them, because they're not honest actors.
No.
They don't earnestly want progressive ideas to win. But boy, are Bernie Sanders supporters earnest. If anything, they are earnest. And they really do want to have progressive priorities win. So I think hearing them out would have been the better way to go. But it's not just about that. I think that Trump has resonated with some of the anger in this country. And I think that the Clinton campaign has to understand that better, has to tap into it, because right now they're losing. And look, this idea that I've been saying over the last couple of days, and let me give you context for it. So far, it's an amazing fact, Clinton's campaign has spent $57 million on advertising already. Trump's campaign has only spent $4 million, and he's leading. And he's a monster, and he's still leading. And he's only spent $4 million. So my idea was, don't take the donor money, Hillary Clinton, because that's the one thing that can maybe convince not just Sanders supporters, but independents that you mean it, that you are not beholden to corporations and to the rich and to the powerful. And by the way, all the money you're raising from them isn't doing you any good anyway. You outspent them 57-4 and you're still losing.
Yeah.
So if you want to win, I think that's the better model.